Hey guys, Ocean here. Today's video is about the new melee that called Stropha that came out with a new update. The Stropha is like the Redeemer, 100% it's the Redeemer. The way it shoots and the same stance that it takes is the bullet dance. So we're having a new Redeemer but in a different style with a different way of shooting. So the build is pretty simple. You have a bullet dance, of course. The best stance for this weapon is this the gun blades. It's the only bullet dance is the best one to have. So and then the blood rush Oregon shatter for a critical damage. The two sacrificial mods to give me that juicy 120 critical chance, and the berserker for more attack speed, killing blow, heavy attack damage. Fever strike and the shocking touch is just the elemental damage that I'm using to give me the corrosive. It's 1,000 corrosive. That's a good damage, and this is basically the normal build that everyone will probably use. You can switch out the two sacrificial mods and use the pressure point, but I don't see any use of that. It'll give you more damage, of course, but I love to use more critical chance instead of having more damage. That's the way it is, or that's what I use most of the time. So let's just make sure that I don't have any buffs. This is an Excalibur, not ranked up yet, and only have Grace and Guardian, so no cheating. This is the build. I'm gonna test this against a level 140 enemies and see. So let's go here and try to spawn heavy gunners. Level 140 here, so here's the thing. The new weapon, that one, the only issue with it, it's a shockwave. So if you're not really close to the enemy or even in the right distance, you're not gonna deal that much damage. And even though the fall off is about 10 meters, so here is like 8 meters, and then like 9, 10, that's good. So if you shot this, you'll deal damage, but not the best, not too much damage. You're gonna lose damage after you reach more than 10 meters, so it's better to just stay close. This is the comparison between the Redeemer and this new weapon, as the Redeemer have a 20 meters fall off. This one only have 10, or I should say 20, but not mostly good because both of the distances are bad anyway. So this is a corrupted heavy gunner, level 140. Let's test the weapon and see. So this is the normal attack. 1, 2, 3. It's not really dealing damage. So let's test this thing in a new one with a heavy attack. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still not good. But the point is, the other enemy in the back did get damaged by mostly all of his health. He just lost most of it. Because this thing, as I said, is a shockwave. So a group is a CC weapon, means if you have a group of enemies like this, it will not shoot only one enemy, it will shoot the group of them at once. So you're not really losing anything. It's a CC weapon and it's also good. So see the damage. So I'm gonna try to use the pressure point because I feel like I should try this because more damage is good and give the chance of having more damage instead of having critical chance on. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna clear them out again and have them fully restored. Only one enemy so that I don't get disrupted. Now that's the enemy, level 140, and I have the pressure point, so I added more damage in the cost of losing more critical chance. So let's see. Probably the same damage, even less damage. Now less. Now. But if I give back, see the damage increase. Why? Because the thing about the shockwave, if it's you close to the enemy, you're not gonna deal damage that much because I don't really understand it yet, but the point of the shockwave is if you're too close, you're not dealing most of the damage, you're just gonna give him the radial damage, the radial attack only. You're not gonna deal that much damage to him, but if you're a little bit far, like a good distance, 2 meters, maybe 3 meters, 4 meters, the damage you're gonna deal with the heavy attack or whatever the attack is a bit more than the one that you're very, very close to, because you see the differences? This is a shockwave. That's the bad thing about it. It's a shockwave melee weapon. So that's bad. I thought it's like the Redeemer and will deal damage as the Redeemer does, but it did not do, and it's not as I expected. So even though it's a good weapon, it still deals damage and it's still powerful, but not much that powerful. So let me change this thing and have a bit. Of course, I'm gonna restore the critical chance as I said, and give this a heat to get a radiation damage here, because I'm gonna test this thing against the bombard. And let's see. Bombard. Okay, get them on. Oh. And then we go. This is a radiation build, and these are weak radiation, so if you're planning to take this melee or a gunblade to Eidolon hunting, you should test it in front of these enemies, or any weapon that you want to take to Eidolon hunting, you should just test this on these enemies, because they weak radiation as the Eidolon. So let's see. Damage is almost half, not even close. Now half, 4, 5. So it took 5 shots, heavy attack shots, to take 2 bombards level 140. So that's even better than the heavy gunners, because the heavy gunners may have more armor, so they take less damage. But this is a body shot, so if we just go for the headshots, you're gonna get more crits and you're gonna get more damage. Now we get 2 of the enemy dead. So see now. So here's the thing. This weapon is good, is great, deals good damage, but it's still no comparison between him and the Redeemer Prime. So just for now, we have to see in a future update that you're gonna just change the fall off range, or at least change the way that this radial attack or the shockwave thing change, because it feels silly and at the same time it's not dealing damage even in the normal enemies. So in low level enemies you're gonna deal damage to them and they're gonna die easily, but if you go for these enemies, the level 140, no matter what the enemy is, you're not gonna deal damage to them that much. You have to get more buffs on it. So if you used Volt or any like Rhino, Chroma, these could help you too much. But without buffs, it's still like normal weapons. It's not overwhelming. It's not too much powerful. So yeah, it's a basically a normal weapon. But I thought it's like the Redeemer. It's a gunblade, so why not test it against Eidolons like we do with the Redeemer? So in the next few clips, you're gonna see me shooting at the Eidolons, and hopefully it'll deal damage. Let's see that one. I'm gonna compare between the Redeemer and this weapon. I'm gonna put the 2 clips next to each other so you guys see the differences and which one is the best. Of course, we know the Redeemer is great at Eidolon, but let's just put this in comparison and see if it's actually working or not. So see you guys in the next video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like; if you didn't, dislike, and I hope to see your comments below. I'll answer them as fast as I can, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We dance.
Just a little note here that the reason why I'm not one-shotting the limbs and the Eidolons, because in the meter squads, the one that you recruit is supposed to have 3 crucial projections and 2 coaction drifts. So in the squad I didn't have that combo, so that's why I was not dealing one shot. So yeah, keep it on the video.
Doesn't